guys, it's Hannah here, and today's video is a little bit different. I got this idea from Lauren Mae Beauty, and I will link her down below, but basically this is a series she does where she reviews. It started with the reviewing my first Sephora order video that kind of went around ages ago. And Lauren's kind of taken it into a series where she goes through all her purchases at Sephora in a particular year. And I thought that was a really cool idea. So if you guys want to see more, this will be the products that I purchased at Sephora in 2019. But I do have a list all the way going back to, not even my first purchases, but 2014. I have the list of products that I purchased and can give you some thoughts on those products. But I thought I'd start with 2019 because then we can kind of see how much of this stuff is still in my collection. Whereas if we go back to something like 2014, a lot of that stuff isn't in my collection anymore because it's quite old. It's 7 years old this year. So, whereas this stuff is only 2 years old this year. Yeah. Yeah. Words, maths, not working in my head. So let's have a look at this stuff. That's what I'm missing. I'm definitely missing something. What am I missing? Yes, I remember now. Okay, so let's get started. So she goes through and tells you when her orders were. So let's start with that. So my first order of 2019 was on April 26th. So it would have been a VIB 15% off sale. And I purchased, a few things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things. So first is the NARS Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base in the shade, this is a tinted one in the shade Light. This is currently in my January makeup basket. So if you want to see my thoughts on that, you'll have to stay tuned till next week when I do my January makeup basket review. But that is what I purchased. Next is the Anastasia Brow Power Duo Kit, and it came with a full-size brow wiz and then a mini of the Dip Brow Gel. I wear the shade Taupe. Straight, there's no way this brow wiz is still the same brow wiz from 2019. I have repurchased brow wizzes a lot. I also don't, I think this is a repurchased tinted brow gel as well. So that tells you what I think of those products. Yeah, I definitely have repurchased this on its own. So next is the Laura Mercier Caviar Stick in Rush. This is the second full-size caviar stick that I have, and it is a gorgeous reddy brown base with a purple, blue, pink duochrome glitter to it. It is really beautiful on the eyes. It's definitely something unique to my collection. I've never kind of seen a cream shadow stick like this. I really enjoy it. Can you still get this? Yes, you can. Very nice. The next item I purchased was the Lancome Starlight Sparkle Dual Finished Highlighter Palette. And I decluttered that palette because as much as I really wanted to love that highlighter palette, it was just too dark for me. The lighter shade was okay in summer. The middle shade was too dark all year round, and then the pink shade had chunks of glitter in it, and it just wasn't good. I really enjoyed the formula of the first two of the three, but the third one was just chunky and not great. And we don't have the Lancome highlighters here in Australia, so I couldn't get like the right shade of that if I wanted to. Next was a Sephora Favorites Lash Stash to Go, and it had Tarte Lights, Camera Lashes, Too Faced Better Than Sex, Milk Makeup, I don't even know what their mascara is called, the Milk Makeup Mascara, Hourglass Caution, and Urban Decay Perversion. Hourglass Caution is my favourite mascara. I do quite enjoy the Urban Decay Perversion. Very much enjoy Tarte Lights, Camera Lashes, Too Faced Better Than Sex, take it or leave it. Not a massive fan of the Milk one, which I have been using recently, and just yet not a massive fan of it. But I really enjoy the Sephora Lash Stashes, whether it's this. I do prefer the Lash Stash to Go, which is like the 5 ones, the 5 minis, because it just takes you so long to go through that much mascara. Like, that sets you for a year of mascara, and it's true. So I do really enjoy those, and if there's a set that has some stuff that I know I enjoy and then some I'm interested in trying, I usually will pick it up. The last two things in this order, the Milk Makeup Translucent Light Blur and Set Matte Loose Setting Powder. This again is in my January makeup basket, so if you want my thoughts on it, you'll have to stay tuned to that for next week. And then we have the Natasha Denona Mini Star Palette. This is... No, because I bought my first Natasha Denona palette, 5-pan. But I hadn't bought any Natasha Denona palette, like eyeshadows, since the original 5-pan palette that I purchased. And the Mini Star, like, I've always wanted the full-size Star palette, but it's so expensive. And when the Mini Star came out, I'm like, yes, very much like this. So it's a really beautiful color story. It's got one of those MAC Blue Brown, MAC Club, whatever it's called, duo creamy brown base with green shifts. A gorgeous neutral matte, a lovely like coppery metallic, a matte brown, and then the olive green, which is probably the shade I have used the least because it is quite a vibrant olive green. But I really do enjoy this palette. Obviously I do kind of stick to the middle 3 shades, and then we'll kind of play it up either or, but the middle 3 shades are just like an easy go-to eye for me. And I really enjoy the Natasha Denona formula. If you didn't know, I have since purchased more of those eyeshadows. Next order I made was 2 days later. Was this even an order for me? Yes, it was. Where I purchased one thing, and that is the Inky List Squalane Oil for $11.99. I have used that. It's a really weird, it's in a like squeeze tube applicator. It's really weird for an oil. But I do like it as a squalane oil. It's quite nice. Yeah, it's not fantastic. Sorry, and I did also purchase the Inky List AHA serum. Didn't love that. I got about halfway through and I just was, my skin wasn't loving it, so I just discontinued use of that. It was too intense, even though I use AHAs quite regularly. Okie dokie. What is next? Next isn't until November 1st, where I place multiple orders because I'm the person that places multiple orders to get multiple samples. So, yes, next Sephora sale. So we have the Tatcha Satin Skin Mist. I really should have used this way more than I have in the time I've had this. Like, I think because it's more mattifying, I'm like, oh, I should use it later in the day. But I don't apply setting spray later in the day once my makeup. So I'm just, I don't know. I really need to use this more. I've barely used it, but I still have it because it was expensive and it sounds like it was something great. Next was the Marc Jacobs Sequins Glam Glitter Eyeshadow in Smash Glitz. If you watched my Beauty Advent Calendar project, I had this as one of my products that I used. I really love the Marc Jacobs Sequins Glitter Eyeshadow formula. I wish they would come out with more colours and not just make them the limited edition Christmas pack colours, because then I feel bad using them. It's definitely the formula of eyeshadow like this that has the most glitter in it that I own. It's definitely more glittery than, but it is also got that metallic base to it. You guys know I have a thing for sparkly pretty eyeshadows. So this is just incredible to me. I love it. Speaking of eyeshadows, I bought quite a few. The Kaja Beauty Bento Bouncy Shimmer Eye Trio. So this is the trio in Glowing Guava. And I went for this one because it had the 2 mattes and the 1 metallic shade. And it's the like pinky brown shade. It's gorgeous. That matte here, the first matte, oh my goodness, it's like my perfect transition shade. I love it. I really enjoy this formula. I really like it a lot. I would definitely buy more of them if Kaja was available. Kaja is available here now, isn't it? No, Kosas is available here. See, confusing. Definitely really like that formula and would look into buying more. Now, this is when the Viseart Neutral Matte palette was purchased. I did technically get this for my birthday, but it was purchased in this order because that's just how things work. Love this palette. Was on my wish list for a million years, and I'm really glad that I have purchased it and have it in my collection. I really enjoy the Viseart formula. I love this palette. Fantastic. What was next? Sephora Pro Concealer Brush. Mine is dirty. This is the number 57 Pro Concealer Brush, and I think they've redone their brushes since this. This was purchased because Jessica Braun frickin' loves this concealer brush, and I was on the hunt for a good concealer brush, and I have to agree, this one is really nice. It is like a kabuki brush in a concealer size, so it's really great for getting in around the under eyes. I really enjoy it, particularly with correctors. The Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector goes really well with this one to blend it out without like losing too much, because it is a sheerer, more slippery formula. So I do prefer it to use it with a brush over a sponge. Alright, so my camera had full battery, but here we are. Not full battery, full memory card. Wow. Brain is working real well today. Next product, Believe Hydro Sebum Control Essence. I love this stuff and you cannot buy it anymore. And it makes me so sad. I have the one I'm currently using, and then this is my backup. Love this stuff. It just is incredible at keeping my oil at bay. I love it, and I don't know how to find it. And it makes me really sad because it's been a holy grail for years and years and years. And I obviously purchased this one in, I think I purchased it at the start of, when we were in the States at the start of 2020. Because that was the last time I found it. Because now you cannot get it anymore, even on the Sephora website, and that makes me really sad. Okay, so I'm filming this on a different day. Much later than when I filmed this originally, because I went to get my next product and then the rest of the footage is out of focus. So I'm filming this 3 weeks after I originally filmed this because I haven't had a chance to film it since. So, next product was the Benefit Cosmetics Brow Amazing Deal Eyebrow Pencil Set. I actually haven't used either of these yet because I didn't wear a lot of makeup in 2020, so brows were not really a thing getting done. This comes with the Goof Proof Brow Pencil and the Precise My Brow, both in shade number 2. I use a thick brow pencil. Except not at the moment because my brows are... So this Goof Proof will be the next brow product that I open. So I usually use a thick brow pencil to fill in my brows and then use a thinner one to detail in. When I have freshly tinted brows, I don't need any pencil. And I found that I haven't been letting my brows get so untinted that I haven't actually needed a thicker brow pencil for quite a minute. So I was using the It Cosmetics Brow Power, which I got also in this year, but I didn't love and ended up giving it to Erin because it's I'll talk about it when I get to that. But they're still there and unused. I know I love Goof Proof, but I haven't used Precisely, but I assume they're the same formula. Next, the Sephora Favorites Ultimate Travel Bag. So this is 1st November 2019. In January and February of 2020, just before the apocalypse hit, Daniel and I went to the States for 4 weeks, almost. And I picked up this Sephora Favorites Ultimate Travel Bag. If you see me looking over here, I have my computer now, not my phone, to see these products. Picked up the Sephora Favorites Ultimate Travel Bag to get some things, and I liked quite a lot of them. So we had the Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen. Don't love it. Not a major fan of it. Not my favourite sunscreen. The Fresh Soy Face Cleanser. This is a small size, Sephora Favorites. It's all the midi sizes. But I really liked that. I got it in a Boxy Luxe box when I was in the States. A full size, and I really enjoy it. Brazilian Foreplay Shower Gel. Really love this. The cap actually broke while we were overseas though, so not fantastic if you're going on lots of planes. Or maybe, no, Daniel knocked it in the shower and the cap broke. So be careful with that. And then we had to put it in a Ziploc bag because otherwise it was leaking shower gel. And it's expensive stuff and it's fantastic, so I was not letting that go to waste. Sephora Hyaluronic Acid Moisturizer. Haven't used that yet. It's in my backup skincare drawer. I think a video I want to film is my backup skincare and my mini skincare collection because it is insane. I have inventoried it, but like the numbers, until you see it, it's insane. So if you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments. Believe True Cream Aqua Bomb, love it, favorite. The Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Shampoo and Conditioner. Those were the shampoo and conditioner I did take. They were really nice. They're just a very nice general shampoo and conditioner. I prefer their volumizing range, which I've used before because I have thin hair. I prefer a volumizing shampoo and conditioner. But I do like the Living Proof version. Caudalie Vino Perfect Moisturizing Sorbet, I think that one is. The pink sorbet moisturizer. I think that's also in my mini skincare. If not, I have used it. It's a nice lightweight moisturizer. It's like, sorbet is a good thing. It's not a cream, but it's not a gel. It's that in between. And then there is the Laneige night sleeping mask thing. Again, that's in there. The Hum Beauty Sleep gummies. Were good for on the plane, but you can just get standard melatonin gummies from iHerb and it's way cheaper. The Dr. Jart Vital Moisture Infusion face mask. It's one of those rubber masks that like actually sit on your face. Really funny. Really good, really expensive though, but it was really nice. And then the Volition Apple Cider Vinegar and AHA peel pads. Nah, can't stand the scent of apple cider vinegar. No, thank you. I'll stick to my other AHAs. Next, we had the Sephora Favorites Treat Yourself, Your Self-Care Essential Set, which was also full of some beautiful things. We had the full-size Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lipstick. I love that lipstick. Beautiful. What are you? I can't see. Luna. A little baby Luna oil. I have a midi size that I'm using. The mini is in my backups. Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Peels. In my backups drawer. I think this is where in the first video I mentioned we should do a look through my backup skincare drawer. Too Faced Peach Perfect Mini Setting Powder. I took that to the States. Love it. Love that powder. I have many full sizes. Sol de Janeiro Brazilian. I can't remember if this is Copacabana or Boom Boom. I like Boom Boom, not Copacabana. the Youth to the People Kale and Green Tea, Kale and Spinach cleanser. It's nice. It's not fantastic. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful, but it's in a glass jar, and that scares me. And I like the fresh one just as much. So the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Volumizing. That one was the dry shampoo, and then the Way was the volumizing hairspray. So the PhD shampoo was dry shampoo was nice. Volumizing hairspray, I like a volumizing spray. I don't use hairspray, so volumizing hairspray just confuses me. But so I still have that. I don't know how I feel. Hourglass Caution Extreme Mascara, love it. A little Nest candle in Fig, which is up in my candle collection. The Beauty Blender Blotterazzi, it's over in somewhere. I haven't actually used it. Something that I was actually excited about using, but I didn't. And then the Hum Hair Skin Nail Gummies, I actually haven't used. They're up there. They probably are expired by now and should go in the bin. So I love Sephora favorite sets. I didn't buy any Sephora favorite sets in 2020, which was very odd, but I just wasn't into any of them. Because it was all just random old stuff. Kate Somerville Uncomplicated SPF 50 Makeup Setting Spray. I use this to reapply my sunscreen when I was in Disney and in Universal. It was real easy just to carry it in my bag, spray it on every couple of hours just to make sure I'm reapplying sunscreen, because even though it's winter there, it is still hot, and even if it's winter and you're outdoors, you should still wear sunscreen. So this was just a really great way to reapply sunscreen. Do be careful of your eye area. I found if I was given a good spray and left it in my eyes too long, it would sting like I had sunscreen in my eyes. So just kind of try and go around your eyes if possible. But it was really good. Origin's Original Skin Matte Moisturizer with Willow Herb. Still have that here. This is my go-to summer moisturizer. But because this summer has been really weird and not particularly hot, it hasn't been used a lot. And I've been using up a mini of the First Aid Beauty Matte Moisturizer. And I actually think I prefer the First Aid Beauty. It doesn't have the denatured alcohol that's in this. So this is my second tub of this, and I'll definitely finish it up, but I think when I finish it up I'll buy the First Aid Beauty one. The Leaf Ho Ho Holiday Kit. So this had an Aqua Bomb sleeping mask, Aqua Bomb jelly cleanser, eye balm, and Hungarian water essence. I love the Belief skincare range, if you can't tell. Favorites. I took the Aqua Bomb Jelly Cleanser overseas. I love Hungarian water. I love all of those products. Except the sleeping mask. Sleeping mask wasn't my favorite. The Aqua Bomb sleeping mask was not my favorite product. I'll just stick to normal Aqua Bomb. But I really enjoy that stuff. I love Belief skincare. Alright, so that is it for the purchases made in November. This last purchase was made in December 27th. December 21st. Which is when it was on sale time. So let's go through this. So the Tarte You're a Knockout skincare set came with a moisturizer that I'm currently using. It's like a midi size of their gel moisturizer. I like it. It's not bad. The You're a Knockout, the Knockout Tingling Exfoliating Treatment. I actually gave that to one of Erin's friends, but she really liked it, because when we get to the video on my backup skincare, let me know if you want to see that. You'll see how many acids and stuff I have. I just didn't need it. And she hadn't used one, and she really likes it. And then there was like a sample of their hyaluronic acid serum. So, for what I got for it, was it worth $19? And then 20% off? No. But Erin's friend's using it, and she's now using an acid in her skincare routine, so. Next, there was a Sephora Play Box that was $8 and then 20% off. So this is like $6. And I did buy it specifically for the Lancome Monsieur Big Mini Mascara, which I love. And any day that's worth $6. But it did also come with that First Aid Beauty moisturizer. Was it the moisturizer or the primer? I think it came with the primer, which is actually really nice. The First Aid Beauty Pores Be Gone Matte Primer that I want to compare to the Too Faced. I want to compare these two because I like this more than the Too Faced, and if I like this more than both of them, I I think this is any cheaper than the NARS, but yes. Then there was a Borosio Don't Despair Repair hair mask. Don't need that in my life. I have a lot of them. I don't have hair that needs it. Fragrance sample, I can't tell what. Believe True Cream Aqua Bomb and Benefit Gimme Brow. Both products I love. So that was a really good deal for like $6. There was 3 products I knew I loved. 1 that I've tried that I like. 2 that I'm like, oh, I don't know. But for $6, who cares? Marc Jacobs Beauty Omega Glaze Foil All Over Luminizer in Showstopper. This was the highlighter from their Christmas collection for 2019. It had the beautiful, the like glitter top like this. But there was also glitter all through the highlighter, and it was just so depressing. It was such a beautiful highlighter, but it was full of chunky glitter, so I did declutter that last year. And then the last thing we have is the Clinique Cheek Pop Cool Down Blush Palette. This, obviously, none of this has been used enough because I didn't wear enough makeup in 2020. Okay, it's fine. But this is still really pretty. I do definitely use, I think this is Heather Pop the most, and then we've got Pansy Pop and Ballerina Pop. Pansy Pop and Ballerina Pop. Ballerina Pop is too light on its own. And I'm like really fair, so I don't know who this would actually work as a blush on. But I blend it with Heather Pop to line it sometimes, which is fine. And then Pansy Pop is my least used because it's like purple. But it's still really pretty, and I don't mind a purple blush every now and again. So that is it. So that is the purchases I made at Sephora in 2019. Let me know in the comments down below if you want me to do 2018 and backwards. I do have those lists that I can do for you guys. Let me know if you want me to do the mini skincare and backup skincare drawer video tour thing because it'll be insane. So I've got 2018 in the back. I don't want to do 2020 purchases. 1, because I don't think it's been long enough. And yeah, there's not as many, so that would actually be a shorter video. But if you want to see that, again, let me know as well. I don't think, I'll probably do that later in the year when I've like had time to use all of the stuff. So that is it. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and click subscribe to stay tuned for more videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.